Thursday. Well, there's two things going on here. We're going to wrap up the online portion of this broadcast for those watching on the LSC Digital Network. We appreciate those folks watching. And for you folks listening on Double T 97.3, stay with us. We'll come back and have our post game with some stats and numbers on a 68-63 overtime victory for LCU here on, once again, Double T 97.3.
Talkback goes to the. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I have no need to press this, right? Testing 1 2, mic check 1 2. Talking. Everything good. Perfect. Sounds good.
And welcome back. Final game of the Saints Halo Classic of 2019. So 3-4 Aggies of Panhandle State University, Oklahoma Panhandle State University against the Seahawks of Kaiser University in West Palm Beach, Florida. Aggies with it. Up top there as the three off the mark, no good, and the rebound picked up by the Seahawks. Three-pointer going up and no good by Sanabria. Tried to stay back in by Meade. Is off the mark. Inside looking. Gets there to Laparau. As ball moved away, lost away, out of bounds, turnover. Still scoreless here. Sanabria. And ball almost stolen away. Picked up by Patton. Patton back over. Sanabria. 5 on the shot clock. Right hand runner up and good. So Kaiser get the first bucket of this one. As Andre. Moya Demetis. It's inside. Laparelle goes up strong, puts it up and in. And tied at 2 here in this first quarter. Under 8 minutes. Santa Maria on the wing on the far side. It's off towards the corner. Finding over to Long. Long stops, puts up a shot over Laparelle, puts it down and in. The 2-point lead now for Kaiser. And Damaris over to Gonzalez. Back all the way across over to Moya. Damaris inside Laparelle. Back out. Gonzalez 3-pointer off the mark. And the rebound pulled down by Patton. Back the other way. It's Patton out front court. It's right over to Meade. Meade looking inside to Long. Long with Laparelle. Moves, dribble, back out. Inside now for Meade. Now Santa Maria, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Laparelle. So Moya Damaris looks off to the corner. 3-point shot is up and good. So Adrain with the 3. And a 5-4 lead now for Oklahoma Panhandle State. Santa Maria. It's the screen there from Patton. Right over to Long. Long looking, back out Barrios. Barrios goes strong on the baseline, kicks it out to the side. Santa Maria inside, goes up, whistle foul, and she will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. As a foul is on Laparelle to be her first, team's first. So Antigone Santa Maria, the junior out of Milan, Ohio, or at the line. The first free throw is up and good. Tying it up at 5. Second shot, got them both. So Kaiser will take the lead back by 1 here. It's Moya Damaris. Over to Adrain. For help over the side, Gonzalez. Trying to find their way inside. Cote. Adrain trying to kick back out over to Cote. Cote steps up, long 2. Got it. So Barrios now bring the ball front court. And Yela Barrios, a freshman guard from Miami, Florida. Doral Academy. Meade, ball knocked away, goes off the leg. I thought it went off the leg of Meade. But the call is going to go in favor of the Seahawks here. So Santa Maria inbounding. It's over to Barrios. Barrios turnaround 3. Bounces up, catches the wire, and will be Aggie basketball. A 7-6 lead for the Aggies here. As Cote steps back, puts up a 3 over Meade off the back iron, no good. And substitution coming here. As Morgan will check in for the Aggies, along with Hayes and Naomi Rodriguez. As Barrios finds Long. Back Barrios now. Left side, comes back, finds over to Dykes. Inside Long, Long spins around past Hayes, count the basket, and a chance for an and 1 here for Kaiser. So the foul is going to be called on Hayes, Nadia Hayes. And Midori Long, 5'9" senior from Bay, North Carolina. Took the fall there. Looks across now, Rodriguez. Rodriguez has Hayes going against Long. Kicks back out. Andre, three-pointer, got it. And a 12-7 lead here for Oklahoma Panhandle State. Inside Barrios, tries to kick over to O'Sullivan. And O'Sullivan gets by two defenders, lays it up and in. There's actually changing scores on the clock there. A little difficulty with the clocks down below. And now I think they have it correctly. That's knocked down, taken away by Dykes. Back up ahead now, O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan on the run, will stop, give off over to Patton. Three-pointer, Patton nails it. And knocked away there on the floor. Going to be a whistle and a foul called. As Patton will pick up the foul. Second team foul now. It's off to the corner. Rodriguez steps over, puts up a three off the mark. Barrios with the rebound, back the other way. Barrios comes off the foot. They're on the floor. And going to be a whistle. And they will jump ball. Possession arrow belonging to the Seahawks. As coach will check back in. And Nazarene will come out. So Kaiser. So out over to Dykes. Back over Barrios. Three-pointer. No good. And the rebound tipped up by Long. Offensive board. Long looks back out over to Santabria. Santabria goes inside, gets too much on it. Whistle. And the players go down hard there. Everyone up and okay. And personal foul. Santabria will be called for the foul, her first. As Morgan will bring the ball front court for the Aggies. Dribbles left side. It's up top now, Rodriguez. Rodriguez looks inside to Hayes. Hayes goes up strong. Count the basket and a foul. So Hayes will get the bucket. And the foul. As the foul is going to be on Dykes, her first personal. So Patton back in. Dykes will come out. Chance for the head one here for Hayes. Hayes, a 6-foot senior from Mesquite, Texas, will complete the three-point play. And bring the Aggies back to within one here. O'Sullivan. It's around over to Patton. Patton looks inside Long. Long against Hayes. Goes up there. Rolls around in and out. No good. Rebound pulled up by Hayes. Back the other way now. Morgan. Morgan gets the side. Rodriguez to the corner. Three-pointer is good. As the three goes down by McCaskill. There's a foul called on Coat, her first, team's third foul now. Sanabria to Patton. Patton looks inside. Goes up there, whistle, and a foul. No, it's going to be double dribble. And the turnover. As Morgan in the front court, dribbles right side. Back around over to Coat. Coat up top, Rodriguez. Ball tipped away for a moment as O'Sullivan able to come over there as Meade had her back to the ball, did not see it coming towards her. But O'Sullivan, nice hustle to get the ball over there. O'Sullivan, right side, goes right for the basket, whistle. And going to be a foul here, and I think it's going to be on Coat. That'll be her second. And team's fourth. Ball is on the floor. Barrios will check back in for Kaiser. And for the Aggies will come Gonzalez. Inside, Sanabria puts it up and in. And we're tied at 16. Morgan. It's around Gonzalez. Gonzalez up top around Rodriguez. Stepping back, McCaskill off over to Rodriguez. 10 on the shot clock. Ball stolen by Sanabria. And she will lay it up and got it. Or Sanabria, I apologize here. As we near 30 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Morgan. 12 on the shot clock inside to Hayes. Hayes working long, goes up there, whistle, and a travel call. Seahawks basketball. Shot clock is off. Barrios. Sanabria. Hands off of a long shot is off the mark. Picked up down by Rodriguez. Rodriguez looks over. McCaskill, the three, goes up there, whistled a foul. With 1.3 seconds left, as a foul called there on Meade, her first. And a shot blocked by Long at the buzzer, cannot get it in, and so Kaiser will take the lead at the end of one. 18-16. You're watching the 2019 Saints Halo Classic on the Olu Saints Network. And welcome back. Second quarter about to get underway here. Entertaining first quarter, back and forth. Kaiser with the lead after the end of one, 18-16. Kaiser University out of West Palm Beach, Florida. The Seahawks against Oklahoma Panhandle State out of Goodwill, Oklahoma, in the Sooner Athletic Conference, the Aggies. And Kaiser part of the Sun Conference. There's Barrios It's over to Dykes. Dykes looks to go inside and whistle and foul going down hard. It's Patton. And we'll see. As Naomi Rodriguez picks up her first personal, second team foul here. Dykes goes up, can't get it to go. Rebound tipped away, out of bounds. Will be Aggies basketball. 9:39. Inside, Rodriguez puts it up and in. And that will tie the game up at 18. So Barrios. Santa Maria. Tough shot for the baseline, no good. Rebound picked up Gonzalez. Tried to get over to Morgan. Picked up by Patton. Patton goes up, puts it up and in. Then Kaiser takes the lead back. Morgan in the front court. It's a route over to Gonzalez. Finds Rodriguez. Rodriguez in the lane, tried to pass. Off over to McCaskill. Throw behind her. And the turnover. So Meade will check back in. As Barrios brings the ball front court. Right over O'Sullivan. Dykes with it. Hand off over to O'Sullivan. Patton on the baseline back around. Three-pointer coming up for Sunburia. No good. And the rebound picked up by Morgan. Aggies trailing by 2 here. Gets her out over to McCaskill. McCaskill tries to get the ball inside. It's going to be kicked out. Last touched by the Seahawks on the Aggie basketball. As Moya Demiris comes back in. And Gonzalez with the basketball. Hands off over to Morgan. Morgan trying to make her way through. Throws up a wild shot. Can't get it to go. Rebound picked up by the Aggies. Gonzalez slurry is good. And the Aggies will take the lead back here. So we're under 8 minutes to go until halftime. So Barrios goes there and a whistle. And a foul is going to be called on Gonzalez. And that'll be her first personal, third team foul now for the Aggies. Barrios against Morgan. It's a route over to Patton. Patton looking inside there. Keeps it though. Backs O'Sullivan. Three-pointer off the iron. No good. Rebound picked up on the offensive side by Long. Barrios finds Long. Long up top. Strong up there against Bennett. And a whistle and a foul. As a foul. As Bennett picks up her second personal. 14 foul. Long at the line to shoot. As Labora will come in, Bennett will come out. So Long to shoot 2 here. And the first shot is good. We're tied at 21. 7:27 left to go till halftime. Got it. Kaiser back up on top now by 1. It's Morgan. Kicks back around side by Burrell. Goes up. And offensive foul will be the call. Second foul by Laboro. As Hayes will come back in for Laboro. Seahawks basketball with a 1-point lead here. Right side there. Barrios. Zambria puts inside of it, a long up and in. And Kaiser taking a 3-point lead now. Moya Damaris finds Hayes in the corner. Hayes guarded by Long. Up top over to Morgan. Back around Moya Damaris. 3-pointer. Gonzalez. No good. Rebound picked up by Sanabria. Sanabria back the other way now. Trying to add to this lead is the Seahawks, which is 3. As Long just handles a bit, but able to gain back control. Back over to Barrios. Up top, Patton. Patton 3-pointer. Got it. 6 points now the lead for Kaiser. So we near 6 minutes to go here this first half. Morgan off to the corner. Moya. Gonzalez. Gonzalez goes up. Off the glass. No good. Rebound picked up by Sanabria. Up ahead. O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan shot knocked away. Tried to get back. Bounces around. Right back to O'Sullivan. And a whistle and a foul. As the foul is going to be on Hayes. As Hayes picks up her second. 5 team fouls. Seahawks have not committed a foul here in the second quarter. So O'Sullivan at the line to shoot 2 shots here. And the free throw is good. Second shot coming. And O'Sullivan will hit both of them. 8 is the lead now. As the Aggies look for an answer here. As they had led 21-20 not long ago. A 9-0 run here for the Seahawks. Moya too hard off the glass, no good. Offensive board picked up there and not missed by Gonzalez. Rebound there by Long. Barrios back the other way now for the Seahawks. Meade right over to O'Sullivan. Up top, Meade. Meade open for a moment. Andre now got in front of her though. Sanabria. Side ball tipped around, tried to get the line. Back over to Sanabria. 5 on the shot clock. 4 on the shot clock. Tipped around. Sanabria throws up and catches the iron. But the rebound pulled down. And a timeout is going to be called by the Aggies. 4:49 left to go till halftime. Full timeout. Aggies trail 29-21 to Kaiser. You're watching 2019 Saints Halo Classic on the Yolo Saints Network. So welcome back. 9-0 run right now for Kaiser University. As the Aggies with the basketball here. As Gonzalez finds Rodriguez. Back around Gonzalez. It's back around moving. Inside, nice move by Audrey. Drain puts that one in, and that will break the run. That's Meade. Back around over to Long. Inside, and that's going to be a whistle. And a foul. There's a foul on Moya Damaris, her first. 15 fouls again in the bonus. There's the Seahawks. Oklahoma Panhandle State already put them in the bonus. Seahawks have not committed a foul here in the second quarter. And it's the first. Seahawks much better for the free throw line today than they were against Oklahoma City yesterday. Second shot. Got it. 8-point lead. O'Drain gets over Gonzalez. Gonzalez on as a foul. As Dykes will pick up the foul. That'll be the first team foul here with 4:06 left to go until halftime. And Kaiser. As Oklahoma Panhandle State will be inbounding underneath the basket. Audrain goes up there, whistle to foul. And Audrain will go to the line to shoot a couple of free throws. Second personal foul there. As Maria picks up her second. And the free throw is good. Second shot coming here for Audrain. And we'll miss the second. Patton has called for a travel. And the turnover. And the Aggies trail by 7 now. Looking to cut into this deficit a little bit more. Moya Damaris gets back out and over to Clevenger. All the way across. Now back inside, and that's a whistle, and that's going to be a blocking foul called. As they were, Dykes pick up the foul. That's another foul on Dykes, and team's third foul now. And that, she looked like she had position, and it looked like it was Clevenger that had initiated the contact. The official didn't see it that way now. Rodriguez back out. Clevenger now. Audrain. Clevenger comes away with the ball loose, but shot blocked by Long. And now Long will give it over to O'Sullivan. Sullivan back to Patton. Patton finds Sabria. Inside Patton goes up, can't get it, and a whistle and a blocking foul that way. And that one, another one where she was inside the circle. So Patton at the line here. And a 7-point lead for the Seahawks. It's been a fun 2 days of basketball. Oklahoma City is going to go home with 2 wins. Our Lady of the Lake is going to go, will split after their loss to Oklahoma City earlier today, 93-85. And whatever this one will have a split for this one. First miss from the line here for Kaiser. Yes, Patton will take the second shot and gets the second. 8-point lead for the Seahawks. McCaskill. And throws over as trying to find Rodriguez. Rodriguez was going in, and she was expecting her to go out. So a turnover. 3 minutes to go till halftime. 8-point lead here for the Seahawks. Zumbria. Back around over Patton. Inside Long. And 3 seconds is the call on Long. And the turnover. So Aggie basketball. So Morgan comes right side with Patton. Looks around over to Rodriguez. Back over. Long 3 for Morgan. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound tipped away over to O'Sullivan. So O'Sullivan now. Back O'Sullivan. Patton puts up a 3. Got it. 11-point lead. First double-digit lead of the game. As we near 2 minutes to play here in this first half. Rodriguez. Back around over to McCaskill. McCaskill goes inside the lane, can't get it to go. Long grabs the rebound. So Sullivan slowly brings it up in the front court. Looks over to Patton. Patton last second wasn't expecting it at first. Now Sullivan. Back to Patton. Off around now. Sabria. Now over Meade. Throws up a 3 for the corner. No good. Offensive rebound. Patton puts it back up. Can't get it to go. And the board comes down over to Morgan. Morgan pushing the issue now back into the front court. Inside wide open is Clevenger. And Clevenger will bring it back to single digits. Trailing by 9 now are the Aggies. To Kaiser. Nearing a minute to go until halftime. Long. Around Patton. Patton from the wing comes in there and a bump there from Naomi Rodriguez, who will pick up the foul. So the foul there. As Rodriguez, who picked up that foul. And Patton back at the line. Shoot another free throw. 10-point lead. Make it 11 again. So Morgan, front court. Goes back out. Gonzalez finds McCaskill. McCaskill. Nice move, get by Sambria. And they call it travel on what looked like a very nice move. I don't see where the travel was on that. And neither does Coach Victor Esparza. Back out, O'Sullivan. Bria, ball tipped, but right over to Long. Long loses the ball, now O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan comes over for a long 2, no good. Rebound picked up by Clevenger. Morgan, it's around Gonzalez. And need to get a shot off quickly. 3 by Alderain, will not go. And that will do it for the first half. So we will go to the half as Kaiser University will have the 11-point lead, 37-26. We'll take a break. You're watching the 2019 Saints Halo Classic on the Olu Saints Network. And welcome back. Second half about to get underway. As the Kaiser University Seahawks getting ready to start the second half here with a 11-point lead over the Aggies of Oklahoma Panhandle State. Meade inside, got hammered there, nothing called. Now the whistle comes. So Aggies with the basketball here. It's off to the corner. That's Gonzalez. Over to Coate. That's Moya Damaris. Comes left side from Laparelle. Gonzalez, three-pointer, off the mark. And Patton will come away with it. Oklahoma Panhandle State from the Sooner Athletic Conference. 3-4 on the season. Shot there off the mark by Long, no good. Kaiser University from the Sun Conference. NAIA Division II. Which that will all change next season when Division I and Division II combine. And lots of changes. So all kinds of things coming up when that happens. The national tournament format. Location probably, because it looks like Iowa might be hosting, as it will be leaving Billings, Montana, where it has been for D1. And the three is good. As Patton puts that one there. Coate puts it off the glass, in and out, no good. And Laparelle able to follow up with the offensive board and put it in. So a 10-point lead for Kaiser. Ball tipped around. Kaiser West Palm Beach at three. Sanabria with the three there. Lead at 13. Kaiser University, formerly Northwood, Florida. Had several campuses around the courts. Had a Northwood in Dallas, which was a member of the Red River for a time. And then left and joined the Sooner Athletic Conference the same time as Southwestern Assemblies of God and Texas Wesleyan did. For the campus in Dallas. One away. Kaiser get Northwood of Florida. Their men's basketball team one time head coach was Rolly Massimino. And a three-pointer is up and good by Coate. As Barrios around over to Patton. 10-point lead here for Kaiser. Inside Long. Long travels on that one. So 6:53 left to go here in the third quarter. And a 10-point lead here. So the Aggies trying to get this to single digits. As Gonzalez. Right side hands back off over to Moya. Moya de Morale inside, going to be whistled with a foul. And we're going to line to shoot free throws. As the Aggies, 2 of 3 for the line tonight, or this afternoon. And Kaiser has gone to the line 13 times. And has hit 12 of those. So de Morale. Or Moya Demiris with the first one. We'll make it a 9-point game. and hits both. She has 2 now. And the lead is 8 for Kaiser. As Barrios moves the ball front court. Ball tipped away into the backcourt. Gonzalez picked up by O'Sullivan. And Coate putting pressure there. O'Sullivan. Look inside the long. We'll get it back now. Barrios to long. High post. Comes down low and a whistle and a foul. There's Leporello, I believe, will pick up the foul. That's going to be her 3rd personal. Second team, or team's first now. As Hayes will come in, as Leporello will come out. The bucket up and good for Long. Back to a 10-point lead. Up top is Gonzalez. And back the other way. There's Barrios, long, high post. Comes back around Barrios, and going to be a whistle and a foul. As Nazarene will pick up her first personal, team second. Kaiser at the line, as Barrios will be taking the free throws here. Second shot. And 1 of 2. Or actually, both of them. 12-point lead. As Rodriguez gets ready to check back into the game. And a whistle. 2 shots coming up here. Foul is going to be on Long. Picks up her 3rd. It's Rodriguez and Morgan check in. McCaskill will check in for the Aggies. As Coate will come to the line to shoot here. As Dykes will check in for Long. And off the back iron is Choates. Choates with 5 points and a rebound. Limited time in that first half due to foul trouble. But we'll hit the second. And the lead 11 for Kaiser. Barrios right over to Meade. Meade off the screen, gets back over to Dykes. Dykes called for a travel. And the turnover. Quarter. Choate. 3. Too long there. Rebound picked up by Patton. Patton back the other way. It's back over to Meade. Over to Patton. Now Barrios. Barrios right side. Now back in the middle. Kicks away. Ball tipped away. Picked up by Morgan on the steal. 2-on-1. Morgan Rodriguez. Rodriguez, nice job to stop to lay it up and in. 9 is the lead now for the Seahawks. Right over to Patton on the wing near side off the screen. Dykes looks, goes strong, left hand, puts it up and in. And again, back to 11 the lead for Kaiser. Under 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Last game of this 2019 Saints Halo Classic on the campus of Our Lady of the Lake University in San Antonio, Texas. 3-pointer is good, McCaskill. And lead, they cut the lead down to 8. Barrios over to Patton. Patton looks for the screen, goes opposite side along the baseline, and a whistle and a foul. The foul is going to be on Rodriguez, her third personal, team foul number 3. Both teams with 3 team fouls. It's under 3.5 to go in the pass, overthrow the top, and take it away Rodriguez, and will miss it, trying to get the offensive board knocked away, and back the other way it goes. So just not going the way of the Aggies today. Rodriguez with a nice job of the steal. But not able to finish up on the other end. Barrios spins around, puts up a long 2, no good. Rebound picked up on the floor as Hayes has it. Hayes looking for help, and a whistle and timeout called by Kaiser. And so a timeout. So they're trying to call it timeout. They're trying to. Now the officials, actually nobody called a timeout, they're saying. So the Aggies will have the basketball after the officials kind of make the mistake there. And the Aggies with a chance to cut a little bit more into this deficit, which is 8. McCaskill, round over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez looks inside, and they're up and missed the shot from inside Hayes. And whistles go, Hayes goes down. Out of bounds is going to be jump ball, possession arrow to the Aggies. Let's wait for the inbound here. And a timeout called. 30-second timeout is going to be called by Kaiser. With 2:46 left to go here in this third quarter. 8-point lead for the Seahawks. As the teams about evenly statistical-wise here is 47% from the field. Oklahoma Panhandle State, Kaiser 45%. Both teams hovering around 40% from beyond the arc. 5 of 12 Kaiser, 6 of 15 for the Aggies. Free throws, that's a big difference. 93%, 14 of 15 for Kaiser and Oklahoma Panhandle State. Sitting at 71%, 5 of 7. So Aggies basketball here. As Morgan handle the inbound. It's around there. As McCaskill. Rodriguez, 3-pointer, got it. Big 3 for Naomi Rodriguez. And it is down to a 2-possession game. Hands off. As Dykes mishandled for a moment. As Meade now comes along baseline. Over to Dykes, loses it. Sanabria puts it up and in. Sanabria has had answers for them when they needed it. But she's now 15 points in the game. And the lead is 7. Rodriguez inside Morgan. Shot going to be lost out of bounds. Kaiser with the basketball. O'Sullivan brings it ahead, 7-point lead. Comes off the screen from Patton. Patton back with it. Steps side to Dykes on the high post. Comes inside, ball stripped away by McCaskill. McCaskill slowing down, a whistle and a foul going to be called. And the foul is going to be on Dykes, who picks up her 4th personal foul. Team foul number 4. As Barrios will come in and Dykes will come out. So Morgan on the left side looks, hands off from up top there, Rodriguez. Rodriguez goes up, left-hander, rolls around the rim and good. 5-point lead now for the Seahawks as the Aggies cutting into the lead, the deficit a little bit more. But they have not been able to get under 5 in a while. Sanabria hands back out over to now is also O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan, Barrios up top. 5 on the shot clock. 3 on the shot clock. 2, not going to get a good shot here. And off the mark and shot clock violation. And back stolen away, Barrios. Sanabria. Ball tipped away by Morgan. Looking ahead now is Adrain over to Morgan. Morgan inside, little runner, up and good. 3-point game now. Shot clock is off. As Kaiser can hold it for the last shot of this 3rd quarter. Patton will put up a 3, no good, in and out, and back the other way. Aggies can tie with a 3. McCaskill inside, and gonna be a whistle, gonna be a foul. O'Sullivan called for the foul. 3.6 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. And the Aggies can pull to within 1. McCaskill. First free throw is good for McCaskill. 2-point game now. 3.6 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Second shot. Got them both. 1-point lead for the Seahawks. Up at the buzzer, long 3 off the front of the rim, no good. And we'll go to the 4th quarter with a 1-point lead for the Seahawks over the Aggies. You're watching the 2019 Saints Halo Classic on the Olu Saints Network. And welcome back. The Aggies outscored the Seahawks by 10 in that 3rd quarter to pull back to within 1. Here the 2019 final game of the 2019 Saints Halo Classic here on the campus of Our Lady of the Lake University in San Antonio, Texas. Just outside of downtown San Antonio. A nice view of the skyline of San Antonio. As we are underway here in the 4th quarter. around Patton. Patton looks inside to Long. Long trying to go up strong, gets it to go. And that is what they missed in most of the third quarter was Long, who had to sit down because of foul troubles. But quickly gets a bucket to start. Drain three will tie it. Drain picks up the three. And she has 12. Long up top. A handoff over to Santa Maria. Outside, Patton tries to reverse, can't get it to go, and the rebound picked up by Gonzalez. Morgan now bringing it, and Oklahoma Panhandle State looking to give the Aggies their lead for the first time since the first quarter, I believe. It's Morgan coming around. Puts up a three for the lead, in and out, no good. The rebound picked up by Barrios. Barrios. Hand off over to O'Sullivan. Inside Long. Long goes up, puts it up and in. Back to a 2-point lead now for the Seahawks. As we near 8 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter. McCaskill. It's off over to Andrade. Andrade puts up a three. No, cannot get that one to go. The rebound pulled down by Patton. Patton slows it down. Patton. It's over to Santa Maria. Long from the high post, comes inside the lane, kicks out. Patton puts up at Long two. No good. Rebound picked up by Bennett. Back the other way comes Bennett and the Aggies. Gonzalez to Morgan. Morgan, straight away three. Can't get it to go. And the rebound pulled down by Patton. Seventh rebound for Patton. Long. The top of the key, now looks around right side. Over to Santa Maria, goes up there, circus shot. She goes down hard. And the clock is going to stop. Santa Maria put up like a circus shot, comes down hard, and she's in pain. Okay, sorry. So Santa Maria is going to come off for a moment. As ready for the start here, so they're going to come and some of the moisture off the floor there. Yes. 7:13 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 2-point lead for Keisers. Kaiser has led by as many as 13 in this one. Or Kaiser's led by as many as 13 in this one. The Aggies have fought back. Outscored Kaiser 24-14 in that third quarter. As Stud will check back in. Naomi Rodriguez back in as well. And Bennett. Joe needs to get it over just across the line. There's Morgan. That's going to be tied up. And jump ball and possession arrow goes to, actually no, a foul. So a foul called, not a jump ball. As that foul called on Patton, picks up her first, team's first. As Coach Victor Esparza talking about the shot clock. Referees say it's correct. There's Choate. And Morgan. Morgan going strong towards the basket. Tries to go up, whistling a foul. Foul will be on O'Sullivan. And that's going to be her second. And going to the line to shoot. 2 here is going to be Morgan. It's Morgan, 2 points in the game. First free throw is good. And we'll draw the Aggies to within 1 here. As we're under 7 minutes here in this fourth quarter. And hits them both. Tie game. Barrios. It's around over the long. It's inside there, Meade. Long inside the lane against Bennett. Kicks back out O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan looking to try and get back in there. Goes up left hand, going to be fouled. And that is going to be on Hayes, who picks up her third personal. And first team. So Bennett will come out. And Laperal will come back in. As O'Sullivan's with the free throw hits that one. And back up top are the Seahawks. We're now 15 of 16 from the free throw line this afternoon. Second shot, O'Sullivan gets them both. 2-point lead for the Seahawks. Trying to press to the backcourt. Trying to kill some more clock here. Not allow him, and that's stolen away by O'Sullivan. 2-on-1. O'Sullivan goes up there, and it's going to be a whistle. And offensive foul on O'Sullivan. Or no, actually, a traveling violation called on O'Sullivan. As Morgan. Hand off to Rodriguez. Inside, and it's going to be a travel called. As we're under 6 minutes now. 2-point lead for Kaiser with the basketball. Barrios. Round over to Patton. On the wing on the far side. Now up top Long. Long. A handoff over to Patton as Laperal comes out for her. Now back around to Barrios. Morgan on her. Long inside. Laperal. And a whistle. And Laperal will be called as she's extended the hands out to make contact. That's her fourth personal. Second team foul here. The Maverick. And off the mark there by Patton. Choate over to Morgan. Morgan now up front with Patton in front of her. Out over McCaskill. McCaskill finds a way into the lane. Left-hander off the glass and good. And a tie again. As Barrios. Right side there. Sanabria. It's back out. Barrios. There, Long, turns back, goes up, right hand hook, and it crawls its way over the rim into the basket, and a 2-point lead again for Kaiser. Down the front court is Morgan. Morgan. That's now over to Choate. Up top, Rodriguez. Rodriguez goes inside and runs right into been actually into Meade there and called for a travel and the turnover. Seahawks basketball. Now looking, Zambria, whistle and foul. And Laparelle, that's going to be 5. So 5th personal foul. And she's going to foul out. With 4:06 left to go here in this 4th quarter. 2-point lead for Kaiser. And Hayes will come in. So Nadia Hayes back in. Sanabria back out. Patton, 3-pointer. Got it. 5-point lead now. Patton with 20. As Rodriguez. Wing looking for some help somewhere. Gets now over to Hayes. 10 on the shot clock. Ball knocked away out of bounds. Stays with the Aggies. 10 on the shot clock. It's Nazarene with the inbound. Inside runner. No good. Rebound pulled down by Long. Under 3.5 to play. 5-point lead for the Seahawks. Sanabria from the wing, far side. It's up top, Patton. Meade. Sanabria tries to find her way in. It'll be a whistle and travel and a turnover. So Aggies basketball here. We're near 3 minutes to go here in this 4th quarter. And the inbound. Choke. Nazarene. Rodriguez. Patton in front. Rodriguez. Back out. Moya Demiris. Up top. Left-hander. Can't get it to roll over. The rebound picked up by Long. And a whistle and a foul. And Moya Demiris with the foul. Her second. 14th foul. Another rebound for Long. As Long, we're down here as 5 rebounds, but I think she got a few more than that today so far. Cross now. It's Patton. Barrios back over to Patton. Around over to Long. 10 on the shot clock. Marius back Long. 3 on the shot clock. Takes up a 3. No good. And so it will be Aggies basketball on the inbound here. Trailing by 5. Aggies have not scored since it was 57 all. As Morgan back over Rodriguez. Rodriguez trying to work her way in. Whistle and a foul. And a foul called there on Patton. Her second, team third foul. Rodriguez at the line, or Yes, Naomi Rodriguez at the line to shoot 2 here. Rodriguez 9 points and will miss the first free throw. And they are now 9 of 12 from the line this afternoon. Second one missed them both. Under 2 minutes. Sanabria. And Barrios. Right side now comes around the screen inside the long pass off. Sanabria. No, able to get it. Schulten with the rebound. Trailing by 5. Looks to the corner. Audrine, 3-pointer, no good. Rebound ball tipped away out of bounds. With 1:27 and a timeout called by Oklahoma Panhandle State. Going to be a full timeout. 1:27 left to go. Aggies trail the Seahawks by 5. You're watching the 2019 Saints Halo Classic on the Olu Saints Network. Welcome back. 1:27 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Seahawks with a 5-point lead on the Aggies. Kaiser University trying to bounce back. Both these teams trying to bounce back. The disappointing losses yesterday. It's a tough first day for both of them, both having to play top 6 teams in the country. Oklahoma Panhandle State dropped their match to Our Lady of the Lake, 6th ranked Our Lady of the Lake. And Kaiser losing to the 3rd-ranked team in the country, Oklahoma City Stars. Patton over O'Sullivan. Back around Patton. Patton looks back O'Sullivan. 15 on the shot clock. O'Sullivan goes in the lane. Right-hand runner gets it to go. And that will make it a 7-point game. Under a minute. Morgan goes right for the basket, goes up hard, and gets it to go. And a timeout is going to be called. Oklahoma Panhandle State will call the timeout. And that 32nd timeout will leave the Aggies with 2 timeouts, 3 left for Kaiser. Pretty. It's been a fun tournament. Coming to an end here in 2019. Saints Halo Classic. Some tough weather yesterday with rain and fog, but it's cleared up nicely this afternoon. Sunny, mid-70s. It's 54 seconds left to go. Back ball tipped back over to Long. Long will throw it up, gets over to Patton. There's Barrios by herself. And she gets underneath the rim. O'Sullivan there to follow it up. But Barrios will grab the board and a foul. And the foul going to be there on Audrine. Picks up her second. So Barrios at the line to shoot free throws. As Barrios 2 for 2 from the line today will miss that one. Tough day shooting for Barrios. 0 for 6 from the field, 0 for 4 from 3. She's got 2 points both from the free throw line. Now her second shot coming up. And misses both. Panhandle State needs to score and score quickly. Adrain back around. Gonzalez back out. Morgan taking a lot of time. Right hand runner won't go. Rebound for Long. Long will get over to Barrios, and it's going to be a whistle and a foul. And 23.7 left. So picks up her third personal. And Long back at the line to shoot. Long 17 points, 5 rebounds this afternoon. And now 4 of 4 from the free throw line. And hits them both. Quarter, 3-pointers good. And another timeout going to be called. As the Aggies will call a timeout. That will leave them with 1. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take a quick break. You're watching 2019 Saints Halo Classic on the Olin Saints Network. .6 seconds left, a little longer on the break there as the timeout was called by Kaiser as well. 14.6, 4-point lead as Kaiser, as it is fouling time here. And Morgan picks up her first personal. Barrios at the line. Barrios 0 for 2 her last time up, 2 for 4 now in the game. It's that one, that's going to rattle in. 5-point game. And that's probably going to do it. Second shot. Got it. Timeout called again by Oklahoma Panhandle State. 30-second timeout. And they are out of timeouts now. 12.8 seconds. So they'll need to get a quick shot. And trailing by 6, you really need to take a 3 here. 3, foul, and hope for misses. Kaiser needs to hit the free throws. They've done pretty well today. And so Aggies basketball here. Morgan to inbound. Off to the corner. As Rodriguez goes up there and misses it. And another foul. And fourth foul on Rodriguez. 7.2 left. Patton going to line. And that rolls its way in. Patton, 21 now. .22 for Patton. Comes up, Morgan on three, bounces off the mark there, and that's going to do it. And the final score, as the Seahawks of Kaiser University will knock off the Aggies of Oklahoma Panhandle State 70-62 here in the last game of the 2019 Saints Halo Classic. And it's been fun. So from everybody here at Our Lady Lake University and all the teams that joined us and all the fans, Mike Thompson saying so long, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Able to withstand a strong push from Central Oklahoma in overtime. 68-63 was the final of that one. Nee Hughes back to the line to shoot two. Off the mark on the first free throw. Southern Nazarene, an impressive performance against Lubbock Christian. Had the lead entering the fourth quarter, but that championship pedigree of the Lady Shaps really showed through as they were able to withstand the Crimson Storm yesterday. Both St. Mary's and Southern Nazarene looking to end this weekend with a victory. Torres gets it over to Banks. So for three, book it. And the Rattlers take a 1-point lead, 6:45 to play. So Teria Banks turning it on once again. She now has 17 points as Sarda looking to answer. No. Last touch by the Rattlers. It was Christina Baker getting a piece of the ball as it was going out of bounds. JC Soap will put it in play in front of her own bench. Great defense. Torres got a deflection. 8 on the shot clock. Soap. Floater no good. Barbosa, she gets hammered as she corrals the board. It'll be on Kennedy Gillette. That'll be Gillette's third personal foul, loose ball foul. Barbosa headed to the line thinking they were in the bonus, but no, just a third team foul for the Crimson Storm. Both teams with 3 team fouls each. Both teams 2 fouls away from the bonus. Torres moving it up the floor. Rattlers with just their second lead of the ball game. And an illegal screen on Barbosa. Similar play. And Banks trying to plead her case, but similar play to what we saw in the first half when Banks had the ball. Just moving a bit too early before Barbosa is able to set the screen. And rather, the foul was called on Banks. It was her first personal foul. Beautiful entry pass. Banks able to get there, but it doesn't matter as Abby Nehughes able to put it over and in. 51-50 our score. Rattlers looking to answer. Hughes up, no good. And a late whistle, blocking foul. Looks like it'll be called on Nehughes. It is. That is her third personal foul, and Bella Hughes will head to the line. Bella 2 for 2 at the line this afternoon. Plenty of meeting of the minds between these officials in this ball game. First free throw rattles out. Hughes unable to hit, and the Rattlers squander an opportunity to take the lead, let alone tie this ball game. Instead, they're down by one still with just over 5 to play in this fourth period. Sarda gets it over to Gillette. JC Soap, hard drive to the left, kicks it out. Sarda for 3, front iron no good, and a foul is called. Hughes hit the deck. Kennedy Gillette called for the personal foul. That is her 4th. The Southern Nazarene bench is beside themselves, claiming that Hughes was knocked over by her own teammate. Wandy will come in for the Rattlers. Shawaki will come in for the Crimson Storm. Hughes just missed 2 a moment ago. She's 2 of 4 at the charity stripe this afternoon. This one is pure, and this one is tied at 51. Second free throw rattles in and out. Hughes 3 of 6 from the charity stripe. She has 6 points. Here's Sarda. Kicks it out to Jones. Jones met by Hughes. Ball being swung around now. Sarda once again. She's met by Torres. This has been a fun matchup all afternoon. Gets it down low. Hughes up top. Free throw line jumper is good for Shawaki. Torres gets it down low. Wandy kicks it back out. Lex thought about the 3. She'll settle for the 2. That goes. This game tied once again. Foul is on St. Mary's, Audrey Wandy. Her second personal foul. We will head to a timeout. Rattlers and Crimson Storm tied at 53. We got a good one coming up. Final 3:53 coming up right after this. Hughes at the line to shoot 2 for the Crimson Storm following that timeout, unable to hit the first. Second free throw, no good, and free throw shooting can very well make the difference in this ball game. Torres gets it over to Banks. Soteria with 17 in this ball game. Banks, mid-range jumper off the mark. Rebound by Jones. Oh, Jones turning on the Jets, able to get to the hoop, but to no avail, and now Banks looking to push for the Rattlers. Jones got all the way to the basket, but could not finish as Soteria, she'll fade over 3 defenders. Soteria Banks with 19 points, and she gives St. Mary's its biggest lead of the afternoon, 55-53, with just over 3 to play in this fourth. Jones working the right side, top of the key and Soap. Here's Sarda, her 3 is good. Sonia Sarda for 3, a huge bucket to put her team up 1. Rattlers looking to respond now. Banks. Torres thought about the 3, keeping the dribble, pestered by Jones, down low to Wandy. Audrey gets turned back by Hughes. Sarda, open jumper in front of the three-point line. It'll be just a 2. Rattlers call for time. Sarda turning it up a notch, has scored the last 5 for the Crimson Storm. 58-55 our score with just under 2 to play. St. Mary's and Southern Nazarene in what has been an exciting ball game. Started out a little rough for those of you just joining us. St. Mary's trailed 7-0 early in the first quarter, but have managed to claw its way back into this ball game. For Southern Nazarene, the Crimson Storm led by as many as 10 points, while the Rattlers, their largest lead was 2 points just a moment ago when Soteria Banks hit that 3-pointer to put the Rattlers up 55 to 53, but as mentioned, 5 straight points from Sarda. And now we are looking at a tense final minute 58. Torres bringing the ball up for St. Mary's across the timeline. Jones, great ball denial, keeping the ball away from Banks. Banks stops, pops, able to hit. Soteria Banks with 21. Unbelievable. Even when Jones was denying her, Soteria somehow found a way to get open and drop a difficult shot. Soap, her hook shot, no good. Barbosa corrals the board. Banks over to Torres. Lex will bring it up the clock. Rattlers trail by 1. Torres gets it over to Barbosa. Barbosa. Lex thought about the 3, pestered by Sarda. 8 on the shot clock. Torres. Her shot is turned back. Barbosa able to get the loose ball. Jump ball. Let's see who has it. Possession arrow showing it belongs to the Crimson Storm with 55.8 remaining. Hard shot. Jones unable to hit, and she will head to the line to shoot 2. Barbosa took a shot to the midsection. Jones with a double-double. She has 11 points and 10 rebounds. At the line, shooting 2, 5 of 6, make it 6 of 7 from the charity stripe. She pushes this lead to 2. Southern Nazarene will play back. And Jones, no rebound needed. Rattlers will call for time. 40.5 remaining. 60 to 57 our score. Team highs for both teams. Soteria Banks leading all scorers with 21 points. Abby Nehughes with 15 points to lead the Crimson Storm. Alexis Jones, she has 10 rebounds to lead both teams, while Jessica Barbosa has 7 to lead the Rattlers. And the battle of the point guards, Torres and Sarda, both of them with 8 assists for Alexia. That is a new career high after she set her previous career high just 1 day ago. She had 7 assists yesterday against Central Oklahoma, now has 8. Sydney Hardiman back into the ball game for St. Mary's. Let's see what the Rattlers draw up. Jones has been denying the ball from Banks, who is able to get the ball. Soteria, floater in the lane, too strong. Wilson puts it back up, fouled, almost had it to go. Two big free throws coming up for Hannah Wilson. Wilson 2 for 2 this afternoon at the line. First free throws of the fourth quarter, and she's unable to hit. Still a 3-point game, 32.9 left on the clock. Wilson splits the free throws, 1 of 2. 60 to 58, Rattlers trail by 2. And the Crimson Storm will call timeout. They will advance the ball past the half-court line. Following the game yesterday, head coach Jason Martins mentioned that every game, especially in the Lone Star Conference this year, he said, quote, "It's going to be a dogfight every night." And this game has definitely lived up to that billing. Although not a conference matchup, Southern Nazarene, a member of the Great American Conference, St. Mary's in its first year as a member of the Lone Star Conference. A lot of great teams in this region, and we've had some quality games this weekend here at the St. Mary's Thanksgiving Classic. Jones calling for the ball. Jones able to get it, and she'll dribble. Jones is fouled by Banks. She was able to milk some time, and that'll put Jones at the line. Alexis Jones, the person that the Crimson Storm want at the line. She is a solid free throw shooter, 7 of 8 from the line, make it 8 of 9. Next free throw will push it to a 2-possession ball game. Rattlers have only 1 timeout left. And Jones able to sink both free throws. She has 15 points today to go along with 10 rebounds. St. Mary's, no timeouts left. They'll need to score twice. They want a chance in this ball game. And in addition to Alexis Jones producing an impressive double-double, she has been tasked with guarding the Rattlers' best scorer, Soteria Banks, but to no avail. Banks with 21 points on 9 of 18 shooting, 2 of 4 from three-point range. Culliver to trigger the inbound. Ball is deflected. Banks launches the three. That one way off, and it is secured by Nehughes, and the foul will be called against St. Mary's. Sarda, she will head to the line. Maya Culliver with her 3rd personal foul. Sonia Sarda with 11 points. 0 for 1 at the line today. Misses the first. 17.6 seconds left. St. Mary's with no timeouts. Second free throw just rolls out. I stand corrected. St. Mary's did have 1 timeout, which they do call. They'll advance the ball past the midcourt line. 16.7 seconds left. For St. Mary's, the Rattlers will get a nice little break before they return to the hardwood. On December 12th, St. Mary's will host Eastern New Mexico in a conference matchup. That game starts at 5:30. You can catch that right here on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network. The Rattlers will host Eastern New Mexico, then 2 days later will host West Texas A&M. The final game of the calendar year for St. Mary's will be on the road when they take on St. Edward's. That'll be on December 21st at 1 p.m. St. Mary's will need a quick basket, trailing by 4. 16.7 seconds to go. Culliver gets it over. Hardman back to Culliver. Maya for 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebound, loose ball. And the Rattlers will foul. It'll be J.C. Soap heading to the line. A huge rebound from Soap. Torres called for the foul. That's her 4th of the game. Soap will shoot 2 free throws. She tries to further ice this ball game. 4-point ball game. And that one rattles home, pushes the lead to 5. Two for 2 is Soap. Culliver pushing it up the floor. Hardman. She'll launch from deep. Off the back rim, no good. And Jones will dribble it out as Southern Nazarene escapes with a 64-58 victory over St. Mary's to close out this Thanksgiving Classic. An exciting ball game, but the Rattlers, their comeback attempt falls just a bit short as Southern Nazarene improves to 5-1 on the season. The Rattlers fall to 2-4. A tough outing this weekend for the host St. Mary's Rattlers, who finished the weekend 0-2 in this Thanksgiving Classic. Southern Nazarene ends the weekend with a record of 1-1. Impressive showing from this Crimson Storm team, who took the defending national champions to the brink 1 game ago, and they were able to pull out a victory against a very tough St. Mary's team on their home floor here in San Antonio, Texas. Once again, the final from Bill Greehey Arena. Southern Nazarene 64, St. Mary's 58. Fans, we thank you so much for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your Thanksgiving weekend, and we will see you next time right back here on the Lone Star Conference Network.